all the oysters are underwater. Water's significantly high today, and all the oysters are underwater.
The oysters are definitely underwater.
And I know because because the oysters are well below the surface. And all the oysters are underwater actually became a singing line for the Island Life show. It's my little YouTube series if you wanted to look at that, everyone. And yes, Island Life, we are back. Welcome. And there's a lot of empty land there. They're probably going to build something there. I know it. There's a bunch of houses already, some of them in standalone locations. So yeah, so some of them are standalone. There's a bunch of forestation, and you can't really see anything here. There's a letterbox and a bunch of trees. So there's that. And Rays Bay Drive. Gone past our street now and we're heading down to the south end. There's a property for sale there, which definitely does have a property on it, not just have empty block of land with trees all on it. Nautilus Parade. Waikiki Beach Road.
The right indicator on and turns left. Good trick.
Yeah. Good trick, but not necessary. So yes, good trick, but not necessary. Oh, there it is. There's another empty, all the trees there, an empty block of land. There we go. Told you there was some on here. An empty plot of land with trees on it. Told you. I told him. Yeah, there was something that I told my dad a while back. I think it was probably either yesterday or something. That there are plots for sale or that have been sold that actually have empty plots of land on them as such, with trees all over it. And we just went past one of them. So I was right. There's a bunch of forestation on both sides over here. but I just think that this is the protected area. So there's another kilometre to go until we get to Sandy Beach. So I'll see y'all there. Alright, and this is Sandy Beach right here, everyone. This is where we were in a previous episode if you all want to see that.
And the sand on the beach. Amazing.
Yeah, well that's why it's called Sandy Beach, isn't it? That's why it's named Sandy Beach, because there's sand on this beach. Unlike the other ones that don't have sand on them. The other ones didn't, but this one does. So this is why this beach differentiates from all the other ones on this island. Because this one has sand, the others don't. That's why this one differentiates from the others. And as you all can see right here, they've actually drawn a face on this tree log here, on this tree stump. And they've actually put palm trees, like a beach scene, right down there, and a smiley face with "you lose" on the top of it. Don't even know who even had written that. Whoever written that "you lose" thing, I'm sorry, but that's bad. You shouldn't be writing messages like that. But thank you for the smiley face though. And that nice beach scene right there with the sunset. Isn't that so peaceful to have that? And there's the water right there, so all the way out to the vast bay. It's quite a vast bay out there. Yeah, quite a vast bay out there. You can see so much. And yeah, that's where I am right now, right here. As you can see. Yeah, this is literally where I'm standing right now. I'm right on this tree stump right here. This is where it all is, the vast bay. Quite a vast bay out there. Ooh, ooh, quite lengthy too, quite a big one too. One of the biggest bays in all of Queensland history.
Doesn't appear to be any hardy heads set.
Well, we're not looking for hardy heads because we're not cast net nor fishing here. That's not why we're out here. We're simply out here to enjoy the scenery of the water. That's it. That's the only reason why we're out here. No, we're not cast netting. We're not netting at all. We're not fishing for anything, period. I've already made that clear to you, because if you are, I'll just walk home. And that's quite a long trip, so yeah, so any fishing rods involved, I'm not in it. I'm not available. But look at this, everyone. It's quite big, this beach, actually. It's actually bigger than all the other ones that I've gone to. much bigger. And you can see more sand in this particular beach than all the others. That's why this is called Sandy Beach, because there's more sand on this one than all the other ones across this island. I mean, this is what Island Life should be renowned for. This series is, you know, what life is like on the island for the locals, you know, because there's a lot of people who can, you know, benefit from this. Not that I know anyone that would, but, you know, don't get me wrong, I've lived on an island for about 5 years beforehand. So I have prior experience to that island. In fact, if you want to see that, then, you know, leave a comment or leave a like. I'd really want to see how many of you want to see where I lived prior to, you know, like where I've lived for Island Life prior, all those years ago. Because don't think that I, you know, started this series just because this is my first time on an island. It's been my first time to this island, even though I've, you know, come by for a few days prior. But yeah, look at this, everyone. This is where the sand ends, and it just descends further out to the vast bay, the vast lands of this bay. But yeah, if you do want to see where I've lived before, which was about 5 years on another island, leave a like or leave a comment saying that you want to see where I was before, or just leave a like. And then I'll see how many likes or comments that this video has received. And do not just create scam accounts. You know, saying that you love the content and everything. It has to be legit. So no scam channels, because I've had to deal with a lot of those, and a lot of those channels did get reported. So you have to be a decent person. You can't just be a person that creates a scam channel. But truthfully and honestly, if you do want to see where I was before for 5 years, leave a like and or leave a comment, whichever you prefer. And then I'll see how many likes and comments that the video receives. You won't be seeing it till around August at this point in time. So I will continue the series, but you won't be seeing it till August. So if you are watching this after August, then welcome onto the channel. But I recommend you watch the first episode before we say goodbye. Well, we're finally out of here now, nonetheless. But yes, this is the second island that I've actually lived at. I've lived on another one. And maybe in a future episode of Island Life, if I get likes and comments saying do so, then I will. Reading a map while driving, I don't think that's such a good idea.
Come a look and see how we hit the rocky points there.
Okay, well that's obviously the north end. So down the south end here. I can't even find Rocky Point on here anywhere. It's all the way down the west end. You have to go down Stradbroke Drive to get there. So we have approached at Rocky Point, or about as close as we're going to get to Rocky Point. So this is it. This is the place. All right, everyone, here it is. This is supposedly Rocky Point right here. Which is there's another beach right here, Rocky Point, which leads out into that same bay. So this is it, everyone, Rocky Point. Well, supposedly where it is located at. So right here, this is it, everyone, Rocky Point. So it's not very big at all. I mean, there are quite a few things. There's a little basin right here, which they left behind. This is Rocky Point, and I can see why it's called Rocky Point, because there's rocks here. Oh, there are, and right down here too. There's actually pieces of it here too.
That's the power line.
Yep. That is a power line over there in the distance here. I'm not sure if you are in this can see this, but I'm gonna. There we go. Right there, everyone. Yeah, there it is, right there. Power lines going over the ocean. All that. Going over the seas. Oh. I think that's it over there, Rocky Point. Right there in the distance there you can see Rocky Point. The more I zoom in, the lower the quality is. But yeah, there it is. That's Rocky Point. Right there in the distance. Rocky Point's over there. Yeah, look at all the rocks there. Yeah, this is it. So this is the place right here. And there's also stairs. Logan River. Oh, well, there you go, everyone. Right there in the distance, Logan River. I'll show you all the stairs here. So oh yeah, well, we're not going to be catching prawns today, unfortunately. We're going to be going down. I'm going to be showing everyone, because there's stairs dot safer down here. So safer. So this is where the this is pretty much the safe part of Rocky Point right here. You can go down by using these stairs. Okay, so here we are, everyone. We're right down here. And quite breezy today. Oh, someone's left their crab pot redundant right there, and there's a redundant crab pot down here. It's like some sort of crime scene here, but it isn't. Obviously, what's going on is this land here is starting to lower down. Yeah, that's literally the land eroding away. Even here too, this tree is actually hanging on to life support, since half of its roots are literally in the path of the firing line. So any more powerful surges of the water or the wind will obviously knock the tree down. So we're lucky that we're actually seeing this just before it happens. Although some of the branches were not as lucky. And even these are hanging on for dear life too. Look at this one. This one hanging on for dear life. That land right there is starting to erode away. There's actually some rock right there below it. Oh, how cool. Okay. I think I've pretty much seen what there is to see along the safe stairs here. So these are the... Yeah, here are the stairs right here. Yeah, much safer as you can see. Quite vast, as you can clearly see right there. Quite vast. There's nothing but water as far as the eye can see, but there are some plants. Nothing but plants. So Russell Island has a lot to offer. Russell Island sure has a lot to offer. Now I'm getting back in the car because I'm literally going to freeze to death otherwise. Oh, look at that. Looks like someone's footwear's on that rock that probably have been claimed by someone knowing my luck, but there it is. Right there in the distance, there it is. Somebody's footwear has been left there. I hope the owner comes by to claim it later. But now we're heading out. So of course there's a bin right there, available for public use at Rocky Point. So well, at least we've seen Rocky Point today, so we've achieved something. Now we just have to find our way out of here. Smells like smoke. I've had to wind down my window because there's smoke coming into my end.
Houses there.
Yeah, well of course there's houses. There's houses scattered all over the island. So yeah, there are houses here, everyone. They're scattered all over the island. Okay, well it's obvious that... Okay, well it's obvious that this is just a driveway. Oh, there's lots of houses here. There's endless plots of land with trees all over them. And along the main road, I actually did see one of them that was sold already. It was sold. Plot of land with trees all over it. And it got sold.
Building a steel house thing.
Oh, they are. Look at that. They're building a house right there. So it's not just our neighbours that are getting a house, that are also building a house. There's one right there under construction. Well, nobody there, so I suppose it's safe to move on. Oh, there's another similarly looking house. That's a similar looking house right there. Residential houses all around. You can all see it. Midgie Street wetlands. More trees. Yeah, so down here.
There, so we've seen Rocky Point.
So I hope you islanders enjoyed it, because we actually got to see Rocky Point. Alright, well thank you all for watching Island Life. And I'll see you all next time.